Welcome back to the Yonko Podcast, where me and Alex are still getting our bearings after reading chapter 1076, which we are now going to review.
Goated!
Definitely goated. Kid's gonna need a wheelchair.
He's gonna turn into a goat. in the face of Shanks.
Shanks is gonna sacrifice him on an
like
altar.
A goat.
Like a goat.
Yes.
Anyway, but before we start talking about that,
yes.
If you enjoy our content, please like, comment, subscribe, chat with us, give us your reactions to 1076. Stay on board with us and see what happens as we react to One Piece going forward. So, with that out of the way, let's talk about this.
Fucking old friends, am I right?
So many
old
Technically,
friends.
just like, we got old enemies, we got friends.
Can we talk about how Kaku is literally being the best secret agent ever, and Lucci's like, I'm gonna fucking murder you, you take this shit off me.
So I semi-called it that for our predictions for this chapter. I said, I'm just like, they're gonna let him out. 100%. They're gonna have him fight.
I mean, Luffy was.
I wasn't prepared for it to be so comedic.
And so epic.
At
the same time.
Because also, Luffy is just shitting on Lucci.
Whole time.
Again.
Whole time.
It's just like,
you can't beat me.
You realize you can't beat me.
You can't do it.
You won't be a sore loser and go after my friends, will you?
And he's over here like, I'm gonna fucking murder you, and then I'll kill them.
You're my first priority.
That's amazing.
Like,
also, we finally got S-Hawk's Devil Fruit reveal. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's the Dice Fruit, giving the world's greatest slash. Plenty of places to fucking slash from.
Yeah.
That's pretty next level.
That's pretty cool.
I liked your Bari Bari better.
Thank you.
I liked that. I thought that would be... Here's what I'll say. This one is an A-tier give, right? Mm-hmm. But an S-tier give would have been the Swim Sim for Jinbei. Like, that was S-tier.
Yeah.
This, with the dice is good.
Yeah.
But not the
Would
same
you say
level.
the Bari Bari
would have been S-tier? That would have been S-tier move. A swordsman who can't be cut? Are you kidding?
For those of you who didn't watch my thing, I wasn't trying to meme on that. Like, legitimately, if you are a swordsman, if you cannot be done in by sword cuts...
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah. So what are you gonna do, Zoro?
What you gonna do?
Punch me?
Yeah. So,
no sword style my ass.
Because that's the thing. Zoro can beat the dice fruit.
Sure can. But the world's greatest dice fruit? You know what's kind of interesting about S-Hawk? He is both Zoro's final protagonist, or final antagonist in Mihawk. He is the last antagonist he beat in King, and the first major antagonist he beat in a swords duel back in Alabasta.
Oh.
All in one. That's quite the fucking challenge, bro.
Interesting.
That's sick as hell.
I like it.
That's so cool.
Because, that's actually kind of perfect. He is literally an amalgamation of, like, all things Zoro would have to overcome.
And has and will and eventually can, right? It's kind of crazy. So cool. I absolutely love the dual attack between Zoro and Kaku.
Zoro
Those
and Kaku,
murderous eyes
and
right here.
Luffy and Lucci, like, it was such a good one, man.
Dude, I love this shit. I live for this shit. The fucking 6 King gun, the King Kong gun. Oh my god.
Also, that answered another one of you and I's question. Why the fuck would Luffy use Gear 4 if he's got Gear 5? But he's still going to use Gear 4, so that's... it's not a bad thing, but him and I had both speculated, like...
Why would you
ever use
Yeah,
Gear
why would
4?
you go back? Right.
But, so no, this is cool. I'm glad he's not just done with everything before it, just because Gear 5 is super fucking fun.
Yeah. Do you think he went into Gear 4 because he couldn't jump into Gear 5? Or do you think he only needed Gear 4 for this?
I think he only needed Gear 4 for this. I think it was him showing, he knows at least when to use things. And honestly, when you see Lucci again for the first time, and who knows if he also went awakened right off the bat when they first had their fight earlier.
Yeah.
And I mean, both of them are showing restraint because Lucci isn't awakened form right now either.
Literally the exact same attack
he's just his hybrid
on Atlas.
Yeah,
exact same one.
He's just doing his hybrid.
And it mirrors very well. You know, it's kind of cool. You go back, I don't know, 5 or 6 chapters, right? And they're punching each other, and it's classic and awesome.
No, yeah.
And now they're punching together.
Yeah.
I don't want to go as far as like to say that Brock is right about like, oh yeah, maybe this could be a redemption arc, and Lucci could respect Luffy, but this fucking looks like a step in the right direction.
Well, so that's the thing is Brock and Kat are both kind of leaning that way.
Yeah.
Whereas like I think you and I are very, very unsure.
We're Zoro in this, and they're the Luffy in this.
We're just kind of like, it's Rob Lucci, dude.
Yeah, it's Rob Lucci.
How does someone like Rob Lucci change that much?
Also, can I just say that fucking Kaku using Tempest Kick White Thunder against the dark-skinned S-Hawk is the most perfect inline attack with Zoro's... I'm just saying, man! I'm just saying! White Thunder, bro! Really?
Oda, you're not doing anything.
A man wearing all white using White Thunder.
You are not doing us any favors.
He's beating the black bear. Come on, man. It's kind of mad.
I hate you.
It's amazing, though. Love this team up. How much longer do you think that even lasts for? Or do you think, like, this is it, that's the hit, then they dip?
That's the thing. Are these hits enough? Were they enough to take out these Seraphim?
I mean, I think this is a really good way to gauge how powerful the Seraphim are. Because if they get off. If they get up from attacks if they get up from attacks like that, we know we're not dealing with something that we thought might have been low diff, right? If they can get back from that and still be in the fight.
Did I say low diff or did I say mid diff?
I think I said mid to low diff. I said low diff if everyone's fighting.
Yeah.
Mid diff if it's just Luffy Zoro.
Okay.
Right? I think that's a harder fight. But it's literally 2 and 2. And it looks like it's pretty one-sided right now from this chapter.
Yeah.
But yo, pumped. I'm really fucking pumped. Let's move on to the hungry friggin' CP.
The hungry hippos?
Yeah, the hungry poor ass hippos in the fucking basement.
Anyway, first off, Vegapunk's here.
Vegapunk, we found the Stella.
We
do not know who imprisoned him, but we have found the Stella. Even he doesn't know about it.
So, still leaning towards there's one of the punks, and Lilith is the one who got the most...
Who controls the sea beasts?
Well, controls the sea beasts, and she was the one who got the most pissy when CP0 was first, accusing of, this shit, which means she was the one with the most to hide.
I gotta give props to Kat, though, because she said if it's one of the punks, they can't be uploading like they're supposed to be every hour, because then Vegapunk surely would have known about this.
Potentially.
Right? If they have found a way around uploading every hour like they're supposed to be, that's how this could have been hidden from him, right? That has to be the case if he isn't in the know about this.
Yeah.
And I certainly don't think the Stella is anymore. I mean, you wouldn't go this far to imprison yourself. Unless you were super smart. That seems like a lot. But now I'm on the boat of is it all of the punks trying to get rid of the Stella?
No way.
I don't think so.
No.
But wouldn't
I'd give 2 to 3 punks tops.
But you're thinking Lilith for sure now.
I'm not gonna say for sure.
I'm thinking for sure.
But Lilith is definitely my biggest sus.
Here's the thing. The clues are telling me Lilith, which makes me want to believe that is not the case, because that's what Oda does. He gives you the breadcrumbs, and then he shows that, it's actually in the water, not in the forest.
Yeah.
Right? He leads you in completely the wrong direction. So because it looks like it's Lilith, it's probably not. But I think it's Lilith and Shaka.
Well, yeah, you've been big on the Shaka train.
Take off your mask, man. Take off the mask. I need to know what you look like.
But he'll catch COVID.
No, he'll... Take off the mask, man. So that's kind of crazy.
Kind of.
That's pretty insane.
There's a lot going on.
But here's the other thing too. What if Lilith is telling the truth and she's like, why would we do that? Because that's the other thing, right? If she actually genuinely isn't in the know about this.
If it's a big brain play by Edison's.
What if it's a big brain play by fucking York, who's tired of being in the toilet? And she's like, you know what? I'm gonna kill all y'all motherfuckers because you think I'm stupid.
Do you understand how much shit I've carried for you?
And shit it out day after day. Like
I lose 200 pounds every day.
And gain it back. And I'm beautiful when you don't
still
treat me beautiful.
like this. But you all treat me like a fucking sewage pipe.
Dude, I'm really down for the York is evil. That's why and it would be the most funny and
well, especially the voice you gave her last time, where she's like, oh, you're so cute.
Damn. I kind of like that one as a joke, but we'll see what happens.
No, for sure.
Okay. And you're on that Edison train, right?
Like, I think it'd be really funny if it were Edison for me, just because I'd love it if the country bumpkin punk is the one with like,
y'all motherfuckers gonna die today. Yep. Nope. That's not making it in. That's not. Edison gets a dual attack with Zoro. Confirmed. He's also racist. He is the most racist punk.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So another thing that we learned, jumping back to the Luffy Zoro fight real quick.
Yeah.
Nami's group's in trouble.
Yes.
We hear her scream, which means we might.
So I was gonna say, you're at least right that there was another enemy,
or she just saw the biggest fucking gem of her life.
and
everyone's like,
that's like at the same time as that last.
She's like, oh my, the biggest pearl. And they're like, Nami's in trouble. We have to beat these guys and save her.
And then they one-shot them, and she's just like, no, just help me carry this fucking...
It's just really big.
And like she's making Lucci and Kaku.
yes. They're carrying her bags.
That'd be funny.
We move past that. G9 has been deployed. 100 ships. Damn, dude. Damn.
It's 10 for a buster call.
But that is at least telling me that Kizaru and fucking the Elder are not here yet. If they're still like...
No, they're en route.
We don't see them closer, which I'm not saying confirms that they're not on the island, but like it leads me to think they're not there yet. This is still all very separate.
Which is interesting.
Then, I think Kat literally said this last time on our predictions. He's like, we could go to Kid. We could go to Alabama. Which we have done.
Yeah.
You were
but
right.
I don't think she expected there to be Shanks
or
with Kid.
Broggy and
Dorry and Broggy, yeah.
Also, the fucking would-be Luffy giant kid here.
Trying
to have
that. That's so
It's like,
cute.
not Kid. We already have One Piece going. Maybe this is 2 Piece.
Oh,
this is the beginning of... This is Buffy the giant.
This is Boofy.
This is
not
Boofy.
Boofy the giant. No, fuck.
But man, does not Shanks always enter with the most fucking great looking... Like, look how he takes over the panel, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He breaks into his own. He's got his own, like, his lower half. And then he goes to the very bottom with his shoes, bro. He's literally stepping on the kid's head in this panel. You fucking see? Like...
Well, so this is the thing, is the panels in this are... I think they're much better.
Yes!
Like, recently.
He's
like, the new editor, I think, is helping a lot.
The brand new editor.
Yeah, the brand new editor. Because also just, like, some of these big shots here. We haven't gotten good big shots like
dude,
this
that's so
in
pretty.
a while.
We have not. God, it's
and
so
where
good.
it makes sense, where like the bubbles aren't taking up so much space that you can't enjoy all of Oda's amazing art.
And this is giving me such film red vibes, like just all of them together. You got the medical guy over here with his bow staff. You got the monster guy and his monkey. Like, the whole crew is out here and just shine. Even Rockstar looks fucking good. And Rockstar looks like a fucking runt over here.
Dude, Rockstar is just a bitch.
He's gonna be one of the...
He's the one they sent to Whitebeard the first time.
He literally, it was like, yeah, make him come himself. He's like, sir, but you gotta read the... I don't gotta do anything. I'm Whitebeard.
I'm Whitebeard, you fuckface.
You fucking bitch. God, and we got the Giants, man. We got the fucking what was their pirate crew called back in the day? They were like the giant pirates or something, right? Because this is the whole crew. They were the two captains, right?
Yeah, they were.
And
they
the
were
guy
the original
from
captains.
the guy in Dressrosa wanted to create the new version of them, right?
They were just the giant warrior pirates.
The giant warrior pirates, and part of Luffy's grand fleet is that guy from
Hirudin.
Yeah, Hirudin was like, I'm gonna make a new group and we're gonna serve under Straw Hat. Ah, dude, it's so good to see them again. And they look just like they never left. There's no levels up. It's just their classic fucking axe and sword and... God, they look
obviously
good.
A new axe and a new sword.
Yeah, they did
they
break those
broke
ones
those
up.
last.
Using Big Mom's technique way back in the fucking day. That's some serious fucking page-turning, like, parallels, man. Oh, I love it so much. Whenever Shanks is around, dude, everything's so cool. What is, what's Beckman saying here? The enemy's gonna be pissed at you for keeping him waiting. And then Lucky Roo says, you can't talk, Beck, do you really think he's the only one they're mad at? Is he implying something with that? I feel like he's implying something with that. What?
Well, so, based on what was said later...
What? Oh, the last time they took his leg or arm?
Well, they didn't even get close to seeing Shanks.
Right.
What if Beckman was the one who took...
Yo, what if he shot his arm off? He pot shot his arm off? That would be fucking... Because, I mean...
He did some fucking hockey bullets in a line, Wanted style,
you know what's,
where they, like, curved and ripped his arm off.
You know what's funny, though? In a way that's almost respectful to Kid, because Beckman always hits people with his fucking gun. He never shoots it, really. Like, he literally just hits people with it. He points his pistol at Kizaru, and then in the flashback, in the very beginning of the story with Luffy and all that, he's literally knocking people out with his shit.
Yeah, good point.
Literally, Lucky Roo
was the one who shot.
Yeah, and then Yasop's actually the sniper. Literally, Beckman just carries his shit around and hits people with it. So Beckman actually used a bullet.
Beckman like a secret swordsman, but only with gun butts.
Like it's a bayonet type thing that pops out. I don't know, bro. We didn't really see too much of Beckman's specific fighting in Film Red. Like they all had like big attacks, but I don't remember Beckman's.
Because also, yeah, like obviously he's carrying his fucking rifle.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna use it.
Literally,
like a
he
gosh darn
used
club.
it like a fucking
like,
club.
What even? Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's so fun. What is Kid thinking? Is he fucking dumb?
So, I don't think it's gonna be a low diff, but it's still not gonna be a like Kid wins this.
Like he's fighting with their youngsters right now. Like there's this ship over here that his ship is approaching.
Because
right?
I will hold it to my dying day.
Yeah.
Shanks is either on the same level as or stronger than Kaido.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
He stopped him from coming to Marine.
Yeah.
And then he showed up himself. It wasn't a fight.
Yeah.
Maybe he's really good at negotiating, but like...
Because also, Kid took down Big Mom with help.
With a lot of help. Took down.
So, like, why are you challenging red-haired Shanks?
You think this will kill me?
After that.
Yeah, you gotta go get your boyfriend Law to help you with this shit.
Always.
If you want a chance, Kid, you dumbass. This
could lead to your prediction of like the next time we see Kid after
another arm's gone. He's
Another
just
arm's
in jail.
gone.
It'd be funny if when Luffy does arrive and he sees that, and then Shanks is like, Luffy, and they just go off and like have like food, and Kid's like, aren't you gonna rescue me like last time, like in Wano? And he's like, no, Shanks is cool, you dumbass. Why'd you fight him?
Why'd you fight him,
Stupid
you
ass.
dummy? You fucking dummy dumb.
Here I thought you with your red hair, you're kind of cool. Nah, you're...
I thought you maybe like Shanks' kid or something. I took pity on you.
Just weak sauce, you.
You're stupid. Get the fuck out of here.
That's amazing. Yeah, I don't think this should come to blows for Kid. I don't think this goes like Blackbeard versus Law, where Law seems to have an upper hand sometimes. Like, it's just... Dude, here's the thing, though. I don't think Shanks can, like, hockey snipe Kid, because Kid also has Conqueror's hockey.
Do you want me to
send me that? Here's what we're laughing about. This is what Luffy might see next time he reunites with Kid.
This is what's happening to fucking Kid.
What's that tweet where it's like, hey, yo, I'm about to beat some ass. Get ready for the video.
Oh yeah. And
then it's like,
I ain't posting that shit. I got my ass handed to me.
That's what's about to happen to Kid. No joke. Also, does this kind of confirm that Elbaf is definitely Shanks' territory, or is he just stopping in for a drink?
I think he just... Well,
because for a long time, his boat, had...
He has allies here. I don't think this is his territory.
No.
I think he's just stopping here.
Okay.
Because also, he might be talking to Saul.
True. He could be.
He could be talking to Saul.
You know, that's the
stuff.
That's the most fucking hardcore thing too about Shanks. He's like, hey yo, before we kick his ass, can you tell him that he can just drop off his poneglyphs for me and get the hell out of here, and then we'll be good. Yeah. Just everything that he's worked for to get here, just give me that, and then you can leave. Or he can try me. That's amazing. Yeah, no, there's Kid has Killer, and maybe that fire-breathing guy. What do you think? What do you think your crew's gonna do?
Well, come on.
Shanks has the most.
Let's be fair. We thought the same about Law's crew until they were showing off their powers against Blackbeard.
Yes.
So maybe.
Who?
I don't know. That's the thing. Is I don't know enough of any of other crew members of Kid.
Let's see.
Besides Fire Breather and Killer.
Look, we see Shanks' crew walking up here, easily strutting their stuff, all looking like badasses in their own right?
I do not think.
Now let's go to Kid's crew. So we got Kid and Killer.
So we got Spikes McGee over there in the back.
Spikes McGee with the man titties. And we got that person that looks like a girl. And then we got Spikehead over here. And then I don't know if that's like a scarecrow.
That just looks like Marvin the Martian to me, honestly.
Let's see if we get any other cool shots of. Nope. Nah, we get no other cool shots of.
Yeah.
At least we knew that, there was a lot of different members of Law's crew that got shown again and again, right?
Yes.
Beppo, Jean Bart, the twin Sachi and all that.
I'm really curious about the girl who keeps showing up in the anime.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, she is also there. But Kid's crew,
there.
this versus this.
All this swag.
And he has allies you're already fighting with? He's not even there yet! He's not even here yet! And Yasop is the greatest sniper in the entire world? Does Yasop even have to fucking leave?
Yes.
Does he even have to leave?
That's true.
He could post up right on top of the fucking house here and just probably take out half of Kid's crew. Am I shitting on Kid too much? I feel like
You shit on Kid a lot.
I'm shitting on Kid too much,
That's fair.
Okay, maybe he'll surprise me.
You don't like Kid, period.
I don't think he's very cool.
That's why you adopted Captain Mid so hard during Wano.
Mid's doing better than Kid's about to do. In looks alone, Law's doing levels.
No, exactly.
But hey, maybe they'll fight next chapter. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that in predictions specifically.
Yeah.
What else is there to talk about?
I mean, like that. That's why I'm saying this is kind of short.
Shanks showed up, and apparently he's old friends with
Dorry and Broggy.
Dorry and Broggy, which means he knew them back in the day.
At least a decent amount.
More than likely. So maybe he's been to Elbaf a few times.
Well,
right?
So I read this as because remember. Dorry and Broggy were on
Little Garden.
Little Garden for how many years?
Because they had 100? 100 years?
Let me double check that. Hold on.
I feel like they lived 300 years, and they've been doing that battle for, maybe it wasn't 100 years. Maybe it was 30 years or something crazy.
Hold on. I'm finding it now. Yep. Broggy and Dorry went to the isolated island of Little Garden to settle the feud with the duel, and have been doing so for the past 100 years.
So Shanks probably met them on Little Garden.
I was gonna say that's what I was about to extrapolate from that.
Then that means that Shanks had basically a Luffy interaction with them.
Probably.
Where he showed up there, saw their fight, probably talked to him, and then peaced out and they kept fighting.
Probably.
That's kind of cool.
And thankfully there was no little bitch with candle wax trying to,
Yo, I don't think the little bitch with candle wax would have done shit against Shanks, even at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you kidding me? He had both his arms then.
We assume.
No, I mean, well, I guess. He's from the South Blue. Well, we don't actually know where Shanks is from, huh? It's assumed that he was a baby in a chest that he was found by Roger. Yeah. So he basically went wherever Roger went in his early years, which is probably a lot of places. That's so cool though, bro. Also, the fucking looming dark shadow every time we see Elbaf, which never takes up the full panel, like, it's the fucking tree, right? It's that really old ass.
Is it Adam?
It could be Adam tree, to the Eve tree that sits on the red line, right? Where Adam wood comes from, maybe. But you know, Elbaf is heavily inspired by the Nordic and Norse pantheon. So this literally could be like Yggdrasil if you really want
the world serpent?
No, the world tree. Jormungandr's the world serpent.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
It'd be kind of crazy if Crown Prince Loki, which we've heard about.
Do not crucify me. I haven't played either of the God of Wars yet.
I've started the first one and I've watched through the second one. I know it's not the way to do it, but I have fun. So here's the thing. So, like, there's obviously a very big fucking tree. And anytime we look at Elbaf, like in any of the panels with Big Mom, like, there's always a part of it that looks like there's something giant there.
Yeah.
But we're never shown it in full. Which makes me think that there's going to be, like, a grand reveal when the Straw Hats get there where we see the whole fucking thing. And that'll be cool. And then the other thing is that Shanks' ship is called the Red Force, and it looks heavily like Nordic as well and Norse in nature.
No, for sure.
That's right.
I always get Black Cauldron vibes every time I see it,
Yeah.
just because like I think of honestly that boat that they escape out of the Horned King's castle on at the very end, which obviously that's kind of Nordic feeling in its own way.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then I think Shanks' pants have changed since last we saw him. Still,
Potentially.
I think so.
I honestly just never know.
He always has interesting patterns.
He always has flowery pants, like you always have flowery
This is why I
shirts.
do that, Law and Shanks. At least that's my current look. What else? Anything else?
Only if you have more questions to extrapolate from that, but like that was a pretty
Honestly,
straightforward chapter.
It was.
I wouldn't say it's like my favorite of the year so far.
I don't know. Shank's intro is pretty big.
Well, actually,
whenever
we
Shanks
haven't had
shows
that many
up.
chapters this year. I keep
Yeah.
thinking it's like June.
No. You go outside, you'll know it's not.
I know.
Jeez.
I don't know what day it is anymore.
I gotta say, my favorite panel is just honestly the hit between Zoro and Kaku on Song.
And Luffy. And
That
Luffy.
no, like this one specifically is my favorite.
No, it's
God, it's so good looking. And I always thought it would be cool if they teamed up, and now I get to see that. Because it was always like a fan thing. Like, of course these two will never team up. But I will say this: Kaku at least had respect for Zoro after their fight
For sure.
concluded.
For
That
sure.
relationship is different than Lucci's. Whereas Lucci were like, I don't know.
I think Luffy at this point respects. No, I don't know if I can say that because
You can
he
try.
kind of shit on him.
He did. Yeah. I think that Kaku and Zoro have a savable relationship. I don't know if Lucci is too far gone.
Oh, Lucci's way too far gone.
Yeah. But hey, through fighting, maybe they'll gain admiration. Especially if fucking Esper and S-Hawk come back from that
One
shit.
often meets his comrades on the battlefield.
I am curious if Shaka will use all of this to sneak away somewhere, or if he's still going to be like,
He didn't seem like he was that whiny about things.
He
Come
did
on.
it. He threw the key to Luffy, and then we don't see him
He just
again.
said, "Please protect the Stella."
We don't see him again. Which, I don't know if that's just like Oda's not going to focus on Shaka, or if that's like Shaka's like cue to like get out of here. Because seriously, this Urus Shock, right?
Also, Ursus.
Ursus Shock here? Like, bro, anyone could have ended up anywhere after that.
No, for sure.
So, I don't even know where Shock is at now. Which, even more interesting. But yeah, that's all I have to say on 1076 review. Burke?
Let me see.
Yeah, well, through. The Lavostratum is fucked.
The Lavostratum is gonna come falling down, bro. Yeah, no. I felt like I had more to say, but
No.
I think we covered it.
Pretty straightforward. Talked about all the points.
So-
That Boofy for 2-piece, excited for him. And his
Everybody
intro.
knows the protagonist of Two Piece is gonna be Foxy, Silver Fox. Anyway.
Tough luck on that theory. Thank you guys so much for watching our review of 1076. If you enjoyed, give us a like, shoot us a comment if you have something to say. And as
stay
always,
tuned
yeah,
for our predictions for 1077 in 2 weeks.
yes, 2 weeks' time.
But we'll probably get some other videos up in
Stay looped. Ow!